What I did was, I from the control flow, I drag the random split. Okay. Now from the random split, I define two paths, which is 50-50. Hmm. I can have another path. Then you can define it mm, differently. Okay. So I can have different percentage. So what it says is you can have up to 10 paths. Hmm. So what should be the purpose of a random split, by the way? What should be the use case if you have to think about a use case? Suraj, when do you think that you
Let
can use random split?
Yeah, we can use random split. Let's say we want to choose some lucky winners for particular product. Like we will give this much percent off to you, and this is just lucky winners. So
Hmm.
let the marketing cloud decide how many will be winner and who will enter into the particular path.
Hmm. Okay.
In this case, we
Sumit.
can use.
Okay. Good. Sumit.
Yeah, I mean, so Suraj has given one of the good example. What else I can
Mhm.
think of? I mean, but I would rather use path optimizer for that, because we can also use random split for A/B splits. But yeah, path optimizer is, I guess, a better option there, right?
Path optimizer is to choose the winner, like which email is winning the race. Okay. But random split is a
Which is
different. It's
splitting
saying
them,
that,
yeah,
okay,
right.
I'm defining a different path with different percentage, and I want
Mhm.
to achieve something.
So yeah, it should be like, if we just want to unbiasedly divide those subscriber into subcategory, then maybe we'll use this random split.
See, yeah. So unbiasedly means, let's say, if I'm creating 10, by default everything is going 10. That's what I said. Okay. So
Mhm.
I said just decrease this one. One I'm increasing, other one is getting decreased. So let's say if I'm doing this, let's say 20-30% here, path 5. So others are 10 here, this is 11, this becomes 1. Okay. So, what I can do is 30 went there and 20 left. So I can say 5 and 15 and this one. So automatic, yeah, little adjustment has to be there, but this is how we can do. Hmm. Still, there is some one and others which I was trying. Yeah, so having this much path, I don't feel that is much required, but you can see how the distribution is happening here. Hmm. Mm. For simplicity, I simply did two paths, okay, with 50-50. Let me make it 70-30 for now. I'll tell you what are the advantage here. One of the example which Suraj gave is okay. Okay. So this is how random split is done. But once you do the random split, it is the system it is defining which customer is going to follow which path. I'm not deciding it. I'm leaving to the system. Right. Now, at some path, someday, maybe I want to see where the customer is, what he's behaving. So here you also have a health. Where is the health? I think once we activate, then only I'll get the health also. Yeah. So here you'll get an icon for the health. Where is the health? I'm not getting, but yeah, some active journeys you'll get one icon with health. So if you click on that health, and then you'll get a small window open at the side. Okay, and you can add the subscriber key and search where the person is. But that is a manual one. So what I can do after the random split, hmm, I can add a update contact. Okay, so from the update contact, what I can do is I can update the contact. Hmm. So I'll select the data extension. So my target data extension, whatever is there, or I can select any other data extension as well. Then basically I have to define the attribute as path. I haven't defined it yet, but I'll just showing you where is the new custom engagement in new custom in ABCD new custom. Okay, so here, okay, then I can select this data extension and then I select an attribute. So I can select. I haven't defined the path, but I can define saying, and I can create an attribute called path. Okay. So let's say for just the sake of simplicity, I'm saying first name, and I can define the path. So I can say this is a path one. So when you write a query, okay, through activity, you can understand which subscriber traverse through which path. So this is one of the best example to troubleshoot also. Okay. So here I said this is path one. The similar way I can update this one as well, and I can say path two. Mm, are you people getting what I'm trying to say here?
Yes, Shashi.
Yes, Shashi.
Yes, Shashi.
Okay, this will help you in your troubleshooting. Though you might not be able to read it now, but later you'll understand what I'm saying this. Hmm. Now, going forward, what will happen is, let's say, so I created two emails, okay, welcome one and welcome two. So this distribution says, okay, 70% is going to welcome one, okay, and 30% is going to welcome two. I have certain, maybe I have changed the contents also. Maybe I have changed the subject line and the pre-headers, and then I wait for one day for the customer to basically receive, open, and do whatever they want to do. And here I created a engagement split. Okay, so when I drop an engagement split, first thing is that what it needs to do is we need to select the email. So if I have two emails here, then it will definitely say which email you want to select. Hmm. But since I have only one email, so definitely by default this will be the welcome one email that will be select to monitor the engagement. And you have an option what metrics you want to choose for the engagement split. So you have three options: open, click, and bounce. Right. So for open, yeah, somebody is opening, but you have to remember. I think I have where the email is. So this is the welcome email. Hmm. Now for open, what happens is most of the time the open you it might not be registered somehow. Hmm. What is the issue is say let's say this is a template email. Hmm. And if I have to see the content, but block. So code view. If I have to go via the code view, though obviously it does not allow you to edit, you can see this lock. But if I see, let's see by the template, it allows this or not. So open counter. So you can see this tag, open counter, this custom tag, this exact target attribute for tracking. This is basically they are adding a pixel to the email. Okay. And what this basically does is this particular tag. mm, So they are basically tracking. I can see there are two different tags now. They have here. One is with the open counter, another is a user match. I don't know about user match, but I'll try to search what it does. But for the open counter, it is adding a pixel. This is also more of a pixel, but what is the purpose of this? I don't know. Okay, so open counter, I was focusing on open counter. If you're writing an HTML email and if you're not adding this, then sometimes what will happen is, though it will be, you'll see it has been clicked, but it has not been opened. Hmm. So it will come as an inferred open if you do the tracking uh, from the tracking report. If you download the tracking report through automation, you might see there is an open, sorry, click, but there's no open. But to uh, remove those kind of issue, you should always add this custom tag to your email. Hmm. Then only this will happen. Open. Sometimes you will see that I have 70% here, and you will see that everyone is going, yes, stock here. Now it will be always stock here because nobody is opening here, right? So there is a no flow. That's why they have a no. If this not open, what I'm going to do? Okay, going back to the engagement here. So open, you understand the most important part is this one, which I want to highlight again. Okay, always keep in mind that you need to have this uh, tracking custom and where I was. Huh. So if I select click, Then obviously whatever CTA links that you have in the email, it is giving you like which one for which click you want to have an engagement. So let's say if I say, just for example, this is a Facebook follow, but if you have another CTA, then I can just select this Facebook follow, and then I can say, oh, somebody clicked on that Facebook, then I'm going to do this. Hmm. So this becomes a click, but this is for me is a open. Let me revert this back. This open. Okay. So again, I'm iterating is if you do not add this custom tag, everyone will follow the no path. Then you'll be like, why it is happening this way? So you'll be in a big trouble. Hmm. Now here I have opened for the, just I explained the click one. So here it is a click. Okay. Since I don't have the link that I added in the email, so if I open here, you will see that all the links will be checked automatically. If I haven't add the alias here. Okay. So you need to have a proper link and also have the alias. So this alias basically derives here in the click also. If you see the click data view. Mm. So always remember that whenever you have a CTA link, you should always add a alias tag into the link. Okay. Otherwise, it will you might find another issues as well. So here you'll see you have the URL. Okay, which link it is clicked, and this is the link name. The link name is the alias. Hmm. So via alias, if you have to write the query, then always make sure you always mention the alias in the anchor tag. Okay. The second important point for your click to perform. And then let's say uh, Sumit, Ankita, and all open the email. So once they open the email, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send them a product offer. Okay, what products I have in my website. I'm going to send them a link to my website, and inside this there will be a link. If they click on the link, they will redirect to my website, and then they can browse through the products. And if they, I'll try to make them right. They sign up, and they will be in the once they go and they select something, they I'll try to sign up. Now, if they do not open, okay, if they do not open, for me it means I have the email is delivered, but they are not opening it. Hmm. So once they do not open, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them another email which I'll call a reminder, not a product offer, but a reminder. This will be more of a trying to attract a customer with a reminder email. Okay, it's not like a meeting invitation reminder where I'll say, okay, your meeting is going to start 15 minutes. That's not a reminder. Okay, reminding as an email is a welcome email. I was saying welcome. You have then maybe I'll say I'll add it to saying that. You had we had received your consent on this day, and we are sending you this message again and something. Hmm. Now once the person has opened, okay, and they clicked on this product offer, they opened the product offer. I'll wait for 1 day or 2 days. Basically I'll wait for not 1 day, definitely it should not never be one day. In a better use case it will have a better like 3 days, 5 days, 1 week. So once I'll wait here. Hmm. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a decision split. Now here in the decision split, what options we have? So I say here I'm basically here in the product offer, I was redirecting the customers to my website, and I'm basically through Interaction Studio, if I'm using Interaction Studio, okay, or through a normal website also. I might give them some pop-up or something, or sign up, sign up, sign up kind of thing. And once they sign up, they have to basically update their phone number. Hmm. So here, what I'm doing is I'm validating whether the phone number is null or not. Hmm. So if I have to use a region split, I have two options. One is contact data, another one is journey data, right? So I'm following a path. Now you have in the region split, you have two options: contact data and journey data. If I use the journey data, so okay, let me stop for here. Let me again ask you, till now, are you people following what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, Shashi. Yes.
Yes, Shashi.
Okay. So with my use case was, let me again revise the use case. My use case was to basically ask them to sign up to my website and complete their profile. Hmm. Now I have adding only those customers who are new to my website, like they have not yet signed up, they are not yet completed the profile, right? My objective was to basically encourage them to update their profile. So here in the decision split, when I'm saying I want to validate whether they have updated their profile or not, so basically the phone number, update phone number or not, what should I select? Journey data or contact data? Tell me.
Contact data.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, contact data.
Okay. Why contact data, not journey? Why not journey data?
Contact data is the recent updated data.
Hmm?
Contact data is very updated data.
Okay. So yeah, obviously it should be contact data because journey data is capturing the snapshot, right? So whatever it is started from the beginning, that will be till the end. So my intention is to update. I want to validate whether the person has updated a profile or not. It should be always the contact data. Hmm. Then, uh, did I make sense with the contact data? Why I'm saying contact data, not journey data?
Yes, Shashi.
Yes.
Hmm. So when should we use journey data then? Seriously. Okay. So here is the journey and contact data. Okay, I'll send you this link as well. You can go through the journey data and initial. What it says here. Initial data value about a customer. So whatever the initial value is there, that becomes the journey data. Contact data is the current data, okay, which is being updated currently by the customer. Hmm. Provide the attribute in the state where in when the customer contact enters the journey, and this is used for evaluation when that particular event has been fired. Hmm. So this is the only two basically difference. Now these other difference are there, comprise of event data and activity data. So if you are looking for some event data or activity data, you will not get the contact data, but you will get the journey data. Okay. And when a contact is likely to exist in a journey more than once simultaneously. So sometimes there will be use case where the same subscriber is inside the journey. Hmm. So for that case also, the most likely state of happening is the contact data. Sorry, journey data, not the contact data. Hmm. And also use of comparison when data value is expected to change. So something has changed. Okay, during the journey, they are going and updating some attributes. Say, let's say they're updating their phone number. Even they can update the email address. So what changes they occur has occurred, you can compare via journey data and contact data also. Okay, so it will also give you a comparison study for journey data. But for me, it is definitely will not be a journey data. But let's say if I just twist a use case where I can say like first name not null. Hmm. So I have two options, right? If I say if I have to select the name, first name, because I want to have some personalization. So obviously here in the journey, I can say first name, not the phone number, but the first name. Then I can say is not null. If they have the first number, then it means I have already decided which path they have to flow. So this is basically if you use journey data in your use case, okay, the processing speed of the journey also enhanced because you are taking the snapshot and it's not you're capturing all the use cases beforehand. If you know that, hmm, then it's better that you always I always prefer of using a journey data if my use case is predefined. So I had this use case. I told you this blog. I had asked you all to basically go and read. I've said most of the thing here. What needs to be done with journey and contact data and other complexity. Hmm. So here it also so in random split you don't have any contact and journey data. Okay. Here when you use filter for the data extension, there you only have the option of using contact data. In decision split you have contact and journey data. Okay. And let's move forward. Then, okay, I'll tell you where all those things are. So the same path, okay. Here I'm saying email one. If somebody opens, give them the product offer. Once the product in the product, I'm basically trying to redirect them to the website and help them basically update a profile. And then if they are not updating the profile after certain duration also, then I'll allow them to exit. If uh, they are updating, maybe I can continue a trend saying them giving them some offer. Okay. So I can even include another email and say, thank you for updating your profile. And based on your profile, we are giving you 10% off and all. The chain can continue. Hmm. Now, this reminder path where they didn't open, okay, I send them the reminder saying that you haven't opened. Basically, try to see what offers we are giving and all in the like in the welcome email. I'm trying to send them a reminder. And after the reminder also, maybe I can continue with another path or basically definitely I'll don't want to complex make it a complex use case, so I use the join activity and I join back to a decision split before the decision split here. Hmm. But if you see I can basically drag after this all. Okay, I can drag here and bring it here, which is allowed. Okay, but after this I can go back here before the engagement split. So I can only have it here basically with the use case. I add it here, but you can add it anywhere that path started. Hmm. So here you can have a join. So for me, I have dropped here and I added here join here. Hmm. Then the decision will start whether they have updated or not. If they didn't update the phone number, exit it or you can continue the flow. The same happens here with the click, right? If they click, so here was a product offer. So see, they have already clicked. I know the link that is redirected to the website. They have already redirected from the welcome email to itself. Here they have taken two emails. Okay, so two super messages are already consumed. Here only with one super message, whatever I wanted to achieve, I'm being achieving. So maybe those people who have clicked, I can basically say, you know, give them the engagement, say give them some offer or something. Okay, so instead of here, if I have to add a three step here, like here, okay, let's see here. What I could have done here is, uh, let's say the email. So after a decision, if they are updated, hmm, what I could have done here is I could have give them the product engagement email here. So you have two options. From Journey Builder also, you can create an email from here itself. If I click here, I can create an email from the Journey Builder. It will directly open this window for you where you can create an email. But normally, we should always create in the Journey Builder and then come here and select the email. So I'll go to the new engagement, customer engagement or new engagement. So it should be new engagement, right? So for me, it was a product or product engagement. So I can select a product engagement. And remember that here, whenever you select, there will be a tick here, which means that you have selected this one. Okay. So I can select here. So here I can have a product. So here, if you see what I'm saying here is for the person engagement to reach up to here, okay, maximum of two super messages I have already consumed. One here, another one here, two, and this will be three. Okay, here with one super message only, I am able to basically achieve this goal. Hmm. The same here, if they do not click, then again, yeah, I can either have it here, okay, or I can drag it here. So this is based on the use case what you follow, and the same here. After that, whatever train you want to do. So this is a normal use case. You can think of a some use case where you have issues and all. You can let me know. Somebody can create a clarification note or whatever note you want, Q&A note, and send it across. And we also have goal. Hmm. So I have configured a goal here. Where is this goal? Okay. So the criteria, what I said here. So in goal also, you don't have a journey data attribute to be selected. In goal, you always need to select a contact data. So what is my goal? My goal was to basically complete the profile, right? So I said, what is my goal? My goal is phone number is not null, first name is not null, last name is not null. Okay. So everything is and operator. I can even say include this as or and also. So I can have an another operator. Hmm. So that what you can do. Either phone number is null or this is not null or first name is not null, and or even I can say or. Okay. So you can design this attribute also. You can also add this as or. So this is how you define your criteria. Hmm. So I say this, and after this, I can say I want 80% of my population. Okay, population or the total people or population. You can define it by the number or by the percentage. Then I say to update the profile. Hmm. Now, once this 80% of my achieve, if I'm achieving that out of 100, 80 people have updated a profile, the journey will stop. So exit the option. Okay, when the customer reaches this goal, they will exit the journey. Hmm. So my journey will be stopped after this. So this is the goal, and I have a exit criteria. Okay, so in the exit criteria also, I give the what is the exit. Why I want to allow the person to remove from the journeys. I'm saying okay, if they opt out, they said I want to opt out. So I have to honor. Basically, they are my customer, and I have to build the trust. Here also, I have the contact data. I don't have the journey data. Hmm. So if you want to use goal, okay, if you want to use exit criteria, and if you want to use filter of the target audience, definitely you need contact data. So contact data is playing a vital role all around the journey builder, right? Whenever you're configuring. So that's why for contact data, you always need to have a data designer. And for data designer, you always need to have to decide the data model. How you're going to decide. Some people might directly say that what I was saying, that instead of master D, they will say, okay, this is my target data extension. I will create a target data extension mapping with the contact key. Brother, you are basically creating lot of attributes, which is not helpful. Rather, what you can do is you are bringing some source either through synchronized data extension, right? And from synchronized data extension here. So if you have already have a synchronized data extension, right? If you have already built it, then definitely by the system itself, that synchronous data extension will be appended at the very beginning. Hmm. This is the system data, and all the system data. If you should always open and see what it basically has there, right? So you see, this contact ID has a connection with the contact key. This is a system data which is predefined. Okay, so contact ID, this one, contact key, there you have, right? So if you have synchronous data extension, obviously you'll have that mapping as well. If that is you don't in here you don't have synchronous data extension, so that's why it might not be here. Okay, so all contacts. So Sumit, whenever you have a question, that's what I'm saying. Go and see here. Okay, so obviously this okay, this somebody else has created. So you're discussing of mobile push, right? So you see a mobile push, how that has a relationship. See this. These are system defined. So here you see you can't edit or do something. This is system defined. That's what I was saying. If you open the data designer, and you can open your way also in the all context also. Okay, let me refresh this. I click something. So you'll understand how they are basically data modeling is done for different parts. Like let's say mobile push. Okay, if you're running for mobile push and you want to have some connection, you want to build some connection, right? So you see, you have the contact ID. Hmm. So with the contact ID, what they are doing? Let's see. Yeah. So mobile push demographics. you have a data view called